sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Southern California. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? 180! 50-50! On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
A
yards.
big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? 250, 32. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from 37, here's second and 5. 50 plus 60. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 5.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
180. Easy, alert. Throwing again is Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now fit it, not even a little bit. Hold on.
Set. Off play action. It's Stafford. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? 180. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Joshua Carty on.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. His kick is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 36 yards. Richardson going to get it quickly out to them. The Rams have it. He gets free.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by McClure. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams are out to a 10-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Richardson. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll take a deep shot for down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
The shotgun, it's Stafford. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. We are through 1. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Waiting. Zebra.
Again, it's Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
10. Ready.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's into the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Rams move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down. He's got this up to the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Bronco switch. Dragon 60.
From the gun, Richardson. Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go now.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Picked off by Cameron Hinton. And the Rams are going to take possession.
The third down pass.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Set. Blue 60. Drill right, 22. 59. 0.
On first and 10, Stafford. Out to his right. He's going to look deep for Adams. That is hard. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 52 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this.
To the goal line and in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Rams are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down mark. A bit to pick up a 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd and inches.
Downs goes in motion. throwing on second down. Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Jonathan Taylor.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Cut. 70. Cut 19. Cut 19. Mustang 19.
Throwing, Richardson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
22-yard line.
Set. 180.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Second down and 8.
Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Alert.
On the option, here's Williams. Inside the 25. And he will score. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, LA. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams move out even further ahead. It's at 31-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Go.
On 1st and 10, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jared Verse working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Richardson. Pass right side to down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Deputy Ranger. Deputy. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Set. 180.
He'll keep it on the ground here again. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back and second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, buck him down to the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
In motion is Warren. We'll go play action. It's Richardson. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill, finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight. So he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch. Can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Check, Bobcat, crack all 80.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
On 4th down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Let's go. Panther 60.
In motion is Warren. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught on a first-round pick by Warren. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Ready.
Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Who the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. This throw right side, moved in by Pittman. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal. In motion is Warren. On play action, it's Jones. It is brought in the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. For Daniel Jones, he had 70 regular season touchdown passes as a Giant. This his first with Indy. No problem there on the extra point, and the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. Hardy now to add the extra point.
Joshua Hardy on for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams will add one more onto their big lead.
Rams 38-7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Gould on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's out at the 37-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. 1st and 10. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Jones. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Prater now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer.
Rams 38.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I see you. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Set. What do you have?
They'll run, and that is just Hunter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We go set. Go 20.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. 180.
Back to throw. Stafford. Now they'll send it out wide to Adams. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Double right.
On 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. To the 20. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. That is a big gainer for the Rams. That's a 76-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Hunter! This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Set.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Flush to his right. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
45. Colts 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
A short pass taken in by Warren. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gun, it's Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And the Rams are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Set. Ready, hot.
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drop. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Stafford. Throw left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. In motion comes Pittman. Jones now on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Jones. He'll get rid of it and complete it to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That's Pierce in motion. Again, they'll throw with Jones. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall in.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. The extra point is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Colts 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Set. Lady.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me you can come into the house and get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's I'd do it for you.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. Yellow 20. Tonight.
They go play action with Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Middle, middle, middle. Ready, hot.
Stafford working from the pistol. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, L.A.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
Set. Lady.
Stafford to throw again. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
Zebra. Lady.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Set. Lady.
We need this. Let's do it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The tackle made at the
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Rams. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.